The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Welcome to another Dungeons & Dragons adventure episode in the world of Alamand. Mickie, JJ, Kurt, Brit, and Joe continue on the journey to the secret grove of the ancient Druid in order to save Nesolis from imminent doom. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com and iTunes and Facebook. JJ's humorous today. Facebook, iTunes, Twitter, Stitcher Radio, Google+. Of course, your favorite search engine. Put in Adventures from the Shed and you will find us. We're going to go around the table and say hi, starting to my left with...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie. I play Nesolis, the warlock tiefling goddess.
JJ here, slightly more eloquent, playing Calamity, the level 11 Vengeance Paladin.
Hey, this is Kurt. I am playing the human monk, Shrook. And I just wanted to clarify, I think there may be some misunderstandings at home. When we say that we're Adventures from the Shed, that's because we're in a shed.
Yeah.
And we're having adventures.
Yes,
Yeah,
you're right.
Just want to clear that up.
Kurt is very adventurous.
And it's a good point to that. I'll stop Brittany for a moment. You can find us on YouTube and actually see the inside of the shed.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those unfortunate episodes.
Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm playing Elena, the human fighter, and also chewing celery in your ear.
Awesome. She is. You hear that? That's pretty cool. You can tell the ranch on it. Just a little subdued crunch. And I am Joe. I am the Dungeon Master for this Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in the world of Alamand. We are picking up after our last episode where our group of adventurers was heading to the grove, the forgotten secret grove of the ancient Fey Oracle, or old Druid, as we've learned in the interim episodes. And we have... wow, what the hell was that? Who was in my throat? We have
I don't know.
had a battle.
Wobbly bits.
The wobbly bits.
Hope he washed.
Thanks, Mickie.
You're welcome.
And before we started recording, it was pointed out that Mickie has not had anything to drink today, so this is au naturel.
This is just my natural effervescent self.
Yes. So the previous night, we're going to be picking up shortly after this, but the previous night, our heroes were in a battle with some shadow demons, and at the end of the battle, Nesolis came up with the idea of trying to grab one of these suckers and seeing if it could lead them towards the grove. So I'm going to kick it back to Mickie for a little bit of how that went.
So it's late in the day. She's writing in her diary, her tome. She writes, "Dear Diary, I'm thrilled. I saved the day again. Thank you for teaching me how to hold monsters. It's been very handy to have Dakota show us the way to the grove. Yeah, I know it's weird that I named the shadow demon, but I think everything deserves a name. I'm sad she'll be leaving soon, but I hope she finds her friends. Bye, Diary."
That's sweet.
Oh.
It's so charming that Nesolis doesn't know Calamity's going to kill that demon before it leaves.
There's a pretty darn good chance of that. So Nesolis wrote that in her diary, and I guess knowing that the demon will be leaving soon. And as the sun rises high in the sky the next day, the demon does indeed start to melt, as it were. What a world! What a world!
And smite it.
Okay. So
Smite it on the way out.
shortly before it blends into the closest shadow, as its tail, the wispy tail of it starts reaching towards the shadow, Calamity, describe it.
Reaches out and from his hand just gathers some holy
Bitch
energy.
slap. You're going to bitch slap it.
Yep.
Nice.
And just slap it on the rump and send it on its merry way.
And off it goes. Very similar to what had happened with the radiant damage before. You stop it from going back into the shadows. It is just disintegrated into dust.
So just to be clear, you just pimp slapped a shadow demon to death?
Yep.
Slapped it, whipped it, rubbed it down.
Oh no! Need a body bag.
Mickie does that just to get Kurt going, and I love it. Just as much as Kurt likes to piss me off, I love it when Mickie makes him rap. What a hell of a group. And Brit has blue hair for anyone who cares.
Yay!
I just wanted to make sure you were involved. You're welcome. We have now Frederica, which is the name of the potted plant, or the sapling that Truk is carrying along with him, has been steadily pulling in the still a northerly direction. It kind of kept its distance from the Shadow Demon, but the Shadow Demon was bringing you also in the same direction. So that leash job with the Hold Monster worked well, and you have now made plenty of progress. And through the rest of the day, Frederica brings you farther and farther north. And as you're traveling, the blades of grass become thicker, the leaves on the trees become greener, the air is fresher, the water in the stream just sounds nice and clear and refreshing. And you realize, Truk, at some point that Frederica is no longer pulling you in one direction.
Right, which is noticeable because she's been like a puppy on a leash that doesn't know how to walk, and so she's been, when we were in town, she would occasionally just tug in one direction for a second, and then we would go in that direction. But for the last 12 hours, 24 hours, she's been just pulling constantly, and so now that's not there. So we stop and we look around, and actually, she's been quiet, but all of a sudden she's like bouncing around. It's like a happy dance. It's like a little potted plant's happy dance.
The Groot wiggle.
Yeah,
that's appropriate for a visual. Yeah.
Right. So, but the place that we're at, I mean, it really is. Unless you are a city person, it is stunningly beautiful. I mean, there's verdant.
And if you are a city person, you wish this was in the center of town.
Right. I mean, it is emerald grass, stones. Like you said, there's a stream that's just crystal clear. And after the little happy dance, Frederica is just kind of quiet and seems to be at peace.
Cool. So within this large, it's like an area where the trees are natural to it, but they don't encroach on this maybe 60-foot circle. And there's a lot of room in the middle. And right in the center looks like almost like a thatched hut, but not really a hut, kind of like a mound of nature in the middle of this circle. And from that, there isn't even a door, just an opening where moss kind of slides to the sides. And as an homage to a previous cast member, it says Sir Walter right over the top of the moss. And out steps a being. What does that being look like, Kurt?
So it's almost like it's hard to see him or her at first. It just blends into the background of the moss and the green, almost like a shimmering piece of the land as it's coming out. But and we realize that as he starts to walk from this area towards us, it takes more of kind of a solid corporeal form and looks like a elderly in the sense of looking calm and peaceful and wise, but not aged. So his skin is still very smooth. It's dark, but not weathered. His kind of silver hair, but he doesn't look old. It looks very vibrant and strong, but wise.
So like the reverse of the old wizard in the Arcus Arcanery, who looked like a 500-year-old leather wallet.
Right.
This guy looks like a fresh leather wallet.
Right. This guy looks like he might be 45 or 50, but I watching have the sense that he is much, much older than that.
His eyes tell the story of centuries past.
That could be.
Oh, it's getting deep.
You'll still be able to wade through it.
And his hair is gray and silver, but it seems to move like water, like the stream or a waterfall. It's like,
oh, so he uses L'Oreal. Okay.
Yes.
But when you look at him, it's like he's there, but he's melded. Like it's almost like his spirit is melded with the land around him to some degree.
And as he approaches you, he approaches the group. He says in a voice that sounds like leaves blowing in the wind, which I can't do, so imagine it. They approach. There's not much time. The only help I can offer is the enchantments on the land. Prepare yourselves.
To die.
And he walks back into his hut slowly.
Thanks.
I believe the
Now, you could still talk to him. He's not gone away.
Okay.
He just walked back into his house. He walked 20 feet away from you back into his house.
I mean, I would follow him and ask,
Yeah, go ahead.
of whom do you speak? What can you tell us?
They are coming for her. You know this. They have not been here for 500 years.
Who is
They're
that?
back.
Who is they?
The demons.
Where are they coming from? Who are they coming for?
You.
Really?
What?
You have much to learn, but he wants his daughter.
interesting.
Great.
How long do we have?
Shan't have you on
Moments.
my watch.
Moments.
You are very close to rolling initiative.
Well, in that case, I better get away from this hut and take up a fighting position.
Okay.
Now, let me throw a couple of things out at you. So, and this may be something, JJ, for you to remember. Mickey can write it down for initiative purposes. But at the beginning of each round, you guys will regenerate 2 hit dice.
Ooh.
I plan to beat on you guys a bit. So at the beginning of each round, this land will regenerate 2 hit die. So whatever your hit die is, you will get that many hit points back. Just roll it at the beginning of each round, plus your constitution.
Interesting.
And that is part of the rejuvenating nature of the grove of the Fey Oracle.
So I'm D8.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have that. And
So each round- sorry, you said-
I specifically remember that Elena's a 10.
I just
So each round you said two hit die rolled plus con.
At the beginning of each turn.
Are we starting off at full because that was overnight?
Yeah,
or no?
yeah. You
because
guys
we were
get a
walking?
rest. You guys get a
Okay.
rest.
So at the beginning of each round, rejuvenate 2 hit dice plus Constitution.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I want to throw that out there because we will be starting.
Order.
Okay. Yeah. That now even. We have it's the middle of the day, the beautiful grove, everything is bright and clear. You can see the 2 different shades of green on each blade of grass. The place is beautiful, and a shadow starts to come in from the south. And this shadow is really just a darkening of the air itself. As you see on the outside of the grove, some shadow demons approaching as the whole area gets darker.
Dakota?
Shadow demons.
Yes.
We've had enough of them.
And there aren't many of them. There's maybe 4 or 5, but they appear to be the first wave, maybe to test out the strength of the grove. And as they approach, they break the barrier of trees around the grove. Again, the middle is about a 60-foot circle. You guys are right near the middle where the hut is, where the old man is, the old druid. And they are coming in from the south, and as they pass the edge of the trees, it appears that their shadows aren't able to darken the area enough for them to keep moving at full speed. They slow. As soon as they pass that edge of trees, their progress is probably cut in half. But they are still coming, and all of them have their eyes, their pale white eyes, and their heads focused squarely on Nesolis.
All right.
Is it still light in the grove, or is it dark?
It is midday, but the demons are bringing their own shadows. They're portable shadows. They have portable holes in the form of shadows,
Okay.
if you will.
Fantastic.
They are supercharged demons from the abyss, or something like that.
And they're about to go back.
Heck
All
yeah,
right.
dog. So let's start with some initiative. We are going to keep the same initiative
I rolled a 1.
throughout the whole combat. However, I will be adding different numbers as we go.
So that's a 1 plus.
One plus,
Just put me at the
a
bottom.
1 plus, who cares? And that could be
Kurt
very
likes taking
useful.
bottom.
High five.
Did you roll a 1, too,
Calante
JJ?
also
High
rolled
five.
a 1.
I'm a
Oh, damn.
6. I'm a 6 total.
And what are you, Calante?
I'm a 3.
Tree, Elena.
23.
23.
So you're the bottom of the bottom.
I'm the bottom of the bottom.
He's a bottom.
You can put
Does that make you a writer?
Dakota 2.0 at 17 if you like. And these, like I say, there are. We'll just give it a number now. There are 4 demons that are as fast as they can move, which is right now in game terms, they're flying at 15 feet per turn, and they're about 60 feet away. They are, they're all headed in a beeline as slow as they can towards Nesolis.
Yeah.
So
Just one number for me, 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elena,
Yeah.
you are number one.
This is the
Thank
first
you.
wave of sacrificial demons to feel out the waters to know what the others can do as they approach.
All right.
All right.
So you have 4 demons approximately 50 feet away from you.
Okay.
Same ones that you beat up last night. Well, a night and a half. Last night. We'll say last night. That's good.
Cochino.
You can't really do 1.5 nights. You can do 1.5 days, go figure. But you can't do 1.5 nights.
Yeah.
I think that's racist. Or timist. It's timist.
This time.
Well, if you start the night before,
It's temporally offensive.
It is.
Wow.
wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
I said that just in
So,
time. Brit?
Now, JJ,
Yes, sir.
we had a
So-
long rest. Can I have the
I'm going
tranquility
to hold
on me
Nesolis
as we start?
behind me, hold my rapier up, and hold my action.
Okay, so you want to protect
Yes.
Nesolis. I kind of threw this out on a previous episode, if I remember right, in D&D. If you want to keep your action to where all you're doing is protecting her, anytime something attacks her, I will give you an attack on it. Okay.
Okay.
And that way we don't care so much about what your order is insofar as, whether you're able to go now or not. You are just waiting for something to come near her so you can stab it. Okay. And then it's them, right?
Correct.
They cannot reach in their reduced capacity, but they will approach 30 feet closer. So as the next person is up, they are about 20 feet away.
It's Nesolis.
Nesolis.
So
And
she
it
can
looks like
see
they
them
are
clearly?
straining against the powers within this grove. Oh, yeah, they're 20 feet away from you. You don't recognize Dakota exactly, but they kind of all look the same.
Dakota?
It's demonist, I understand. But
That is demonist. How dare you?
they all look very similar. It's like they're all made from the
Yeah.
same ethereal mold,
I'm going to hex
which is probably...
the one that's
oxymoronic.
closest to me.
Okay.
You're going to what? Hex?
I'm going to hex the creature that is closest, the shadow demon that's closest to me.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it. Blast it.
What does Hex do?
Hex basically powers up the attack. So it provides an extra 1d6 of necrotic damage on a hit. And gives it disadvantage on checks for ability. And let's see, these are shadow demons.
Yeah.
What should I choose?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wisdom's a good one.
Well, it depends on what your other things need a save against.
Yeah.
That's what I would be choosing.
You mostly use wisdom.
Like if
Let's
you
do
was going to
wisdom.
go all tentacly on them, I'd use dexterity because that was their
That was dex,
saving
but I'm
throw.
not going to do...
Yeah.
We learned from last time that they cannot be
Yeah.
restrained.
Well,
so.
these guys can't. Who knows about the next wave? We'll see.
All right, so let's do wisdom as the skill. I'm gonna.
So that was your
target.
minor action.
So now I get to Eldritch Blast it. Woohoo! Where's my other die?
I don't know.
There it is.
you got?
16.
16 hits.
Woohoo! Ooh, that's a 9, right?
A 9?
Yeah, the little
You could add
stripy
a
things
D6
on
to
the
it.
bottom.
Yeah.
I had to turn
JJ
it
said
on.
you can add a D6 to it
14. Oh, I added D6
because you're necrotic.
Oh,
damage.
because of hex.
because of hex.
Yeah. You called it a bad
17.
word first. 17 total. Got it.
And then I
What
get to do it
else?
again.
Yes, you do.
Same one.
Does
Yep.
necrotic damage hurt demons?
Should they have no this same demon? We already looked at their immunities and what have you. Necrotic is not even listed.
8.
8 more.
No, that's 8 to hit.
8 to hit will miss.
But I get to do it one more time.
Okay.
And I'm going to switch dice because that one's on timeout.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. You're using the big D20. Right?
Oh, that one's on timeout too.
They're both on timeout.
Oh snap!
It's only 7 plus 5.
That's 12.
12.
It's 13 armor class.
All my dice are on
Nesolis.
timeout.
It's a good thing we're here
You know,
to protect
maybe
you.
you flinched at that moment because that one had the thought of Dakota in its eyes. That,
Oh, it said,
bit.
Mama!
Where's my leash?
Whoa.
What?
All right, Truk. Truk is up.
Truk.
He's rocked.
Truk. They're
Ready to go.
20 feet away from you.
20 feet away.
One of which has
Clear
just
path?
gotten blast Eldritch style.
Well, let's go.
He was
go hit on
Eldritch
him.
Blast.
I think this time I'm going to use my short sword just for variety.
Okay.
Pull it off my
Is it
back.
magical?
It's
is
oh,
not.
that's a good point. It is probably not magical. It is not. I need to be unarmored.
Therefore,
Can I change my mind?
You already know ahead of time that these demons are resistant to magic.
That
You
is
still
true.
have your
resistant to non-magic. sorry.
Shuriken of varieties.
I do. But I'm going to go in.
On wave one,
No, yeah, I'm going to go Fist of Fury.
okay.
I'm going to go punch, and then if one of those hits, roundhouse kick with the right leg, roundhouse kick with the left leg.
Okay.
All on one dude, unless he dies, in which case I'm going to his
Are
friend.
you going to start with the one that was Eldritch
I am.
styled?
Yeah. Oh, yuck.
Yuck doesn't hit. Their armor class is higher than yours.
5 plus 5 dex. Do I get anything else? That's 10 misses.
10 will miss, yeah.
All right. No advantage?
No, because, well, you're in the most sacred place on the planet.
Right.
For nature, that is.
Yeah. But they're not. If they were in bright light, they'd have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, they are bringing their shadows with them. I described
Yeah.
that earlier.
All right, so number 2.
They're just fighting against it.
This will hit easily. 26.
20 for 6 will hit.
And then that
6.
does 7 plus 5 is 12 damage.
12 damage.
How many of them,
All right,
of
so
them are there?
4.
So there's my 2 attacks,
I
and
have
now
all
I
in the
get.
same initiative for simplicity, but there are 4 of them.
Now I'm going to use the key point to do the flurries of blows.
Okay. What you got?
Good lord, I'm rolling garbage.
We'll get that out of the way now when the
7,
big demons show up. You want
12.
something better. Yeah.
I think
No
I think
kidding.
it's 12 if it misses.
A 12 will miss.
Yuck. One more.
Wow.
This one's good with 16.
That hits.
So roll that for
Roll that,
3,
fool.
5, 8.
Roll that.
8 more damage. Got it.
That was not particularly impressive.
Well, it might have looked cool.
Uh,
But shadow demons are shadow demons. I mean,
Do I have to spend? I don't have to spend a key point to use my way of the open hands. No, since I hit with flurry of blows. I mean, I know this doesn't really help, but that one can't take any reactions on its next turn.
okay, that might help.
Okay.
But you're good. Okay. Who's up after? True.
Can I clarify a couple of things before?
Sure.
Go for it.
Okay. Superiority die, I get those every day, right? Yep. Not every level, like hero, whatever.
Right.
Awesome.
So you have all of them.
What you just said about me protecting her.
Yep.
I want to attack them if they come near her,
Yep.
not just if they attack her.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
We're good. Go
How
ahead.
many? We have a bunch of hero dice too, right? Which are extra 1d4.
there's some-
Yeah, probably like 50 or so.
So 1d4.
It's
1d6.
a D6. It's a D6.
And you just add it.
You add it on your D20 roll before you know the results.
Before you know the results.
Technically, before you know.
Okay.
Now, these guys, you know their armor class is 13.
Right. So like with the one I got 12, if I'd had a hero
Yeah.
die, that would have been nice.
It would have been a definite hit.
Okay.
All
Keep
right.
keep that in mind. And next is
Calamte.
Calamte.
Calamte. Calamte is going to use his action to cast Bless
And drop a die.
And drive his
and
dice.
drop a dice.
At least
Okay.
it's not a deuce.
Now, remember, everybody,
That's a pretty crappy roll. It could be.
this is true. Yeah. So,
Is that what you call it?
Now-
You roll a 2?
yeah, you drop a deuce.
I just did. I just rolled a 2.
So, with Bless, you add additional d4 to your d20s.
Remember.
You'll be rolling a d20, a d8, and a d4 to hit now.
Who?
Everybody.
For how long?
For the entire combat.
Nice.
So we're gonna. Wow.
As long as I maintain concentration.
Just
at
on to
least.
hit.
Huh?
On non-damage.
On to hits.
There's the D4. Add that.
I got it.
So add a D4.
It's a cool one. Sorry. Yeah. It's a D12 that just has Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4 on it.
So
I like
add
it.
a D4 on every attack.
On every attack roll. And on your saves.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yes. As long as I maintain concentration.
And that is your action. Any
That is my action. I will move up and get all up in there, El Nana.
Now, we presume at this point you have donned your armor.
I have donned my armor.
So you're not going into
and
this
I am
battle
trampling
wobbly.
all over this man's nice grass.
It's like actually like a Berber carpet. It doesn't even you hardly even indent the grass when you step on it.
Fair
It's
enough.
so lush and full. Yeah, it's some serious grass, man. It's AstroTurf before there was AstroTurf.
Oh, dang.
Heck yeah!
So,
And each step you almost it springs your foot back up. It's very cool.
and so I'm all up in there, El Nana. And speaking of El Nana, we have El Nana up late now. Elena.
You're just hanging with Nessie, still waiting. Actually, at the beginning of this turn, you're going to add another initiative for me. Sorry. And this one is I have to get the right number. +3, 21. So pretty much in the same spot, I guess.
Yep. In the same spot.
Yeah. And at the edge of the trees, pushing forward, are two of these things from page 60 in the Monster Manual, Hezru demons. Yeah, hedgehog sounds
call him
good.
hedgehog?
Call him Sonic?
1 and 2.
Sonic?
Sonic and what?
Sonic and Shadow.
And Shadow. There you go.
Ooh, those are ugly.
And these, by numbers, are large demons. So these would be taking up 4 squares on a regular map. They're big guys.
We're at the top of the order, so does everybody need to rejuvenate? Well, no one got hit.
Yeah,
right?
no one's
Nobody got
hit
hit.
yet.
Well, the demon did. Can he rejuvenate?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then they take it all away.
Yeah.
And then some.
Heck yeah. So 2 of those come through the edge of the trees. They don't appear to be as affected as the shadow demons did as they're moving. So Kurt, did you just break another microphone?
It came off his ear.
Son of a...
Oh, it was like rubbing against his shirt. I'm like, what is that?
I stretched it out because my head is so big, and now I overstretched it.
You could bend it back a little bit if you
No,
want.
their big Kegel exercises help with that.
It's hard when you have a head as big as I do. All right. I'm back.
So those
How's that sound,
demons-
Joe?
It sounds good right now. Those demons are there, and they cover more than half of the distance. They're only about 10 feet away as Nesolis' turn starts up.
So I'm
No,
going-
Elena.
Elena's
I'm sorry,
still-
yeah. They didn't move yet. They're right at the edge of the trees. Sorry. But she said she was just waiting for something to attack. Nothing's attacking. So I was kind of skipping it because of that.
So it's my turn.
Yeah.
Nesolis is still kind of hexing the first dude that she hexed. Haha. The hex is still on.
Is
That's what
this
I'm
some
trying
kind
to say.
of motion she does or words she uses? What is a hex like with?
What is the evil eye? What is the evil hex?
Give them the stink eye.
Stink eye. Let's call it that. She's
All
giving
right.
him the stink eye.
So you're all up like the Samuel L. Jackson on that guy.
Yeah. Said, I had enough of these goddamn shadow demons in my goddamn grove.
I've had enough. All right, stop. It's 14. Woo!
Plus
14?
your charisma.
14 hits.
It's just 14 on the dice. That's all I need, right?
Yeah.
Now, the shadow demons and the Hezru demons are all pretty much now about 10 feet away from you and closing.
Plus a d6.
And they're kind of all up with Calamity. However, they're not paying attention to anyone else.
That's 12 damage.
12, okay. And
we're
we
gonna-
we stick with the first one, and that
I've only
first,
hexed that one.
that
so that's
first
the one I'm
shadow
gonna
demon
keep.
falls.
Woohoo!
Its
So the
shadows,
hex,
its shadows aren't even allowed. The grove itself stops the shadows from falling into the ground. They're kind of whisked away on the wind.
Interesting.
it's dust in the wind.
That's all
So
we
the
know.
hex moves to the next closest demon.
Okay.
I rehex. I
Stink
refocus the stink eye
Nice.
on the next closest shadow
Yeah.
demon. And, ooh, very nice.
That'll
16
hit.
plus 3, 19 on the dice,
Mm-hmm.
plus 5. So
Definitely hit.
that will be 6 plus 5, right? Yeah,
Yep.
plus 5. 6 plus 5, 11 damage.
11.
And I
Got it.
still have one attack, right? Yes.
Yep.
hit it again, and we got him again because I see like ridiculous on the dice.
More than 13.
And 12 plus 5.
Yeah. Twice.
17.
17. Got it.
And I'm done. She drops the mic. Just kidding.
You just drop the mic and walk away.
And walked away.
Kick them to
Trook.
the curb.
Back to me.
True. Oh, crap. That means you.
I rock on
Yeah.
till the crack of dawn.
So now, all in the same area, you have 3 shadow demons and 2 Hezru demons. These big-ass, spiny-looking hedgehog mofos.
Kind of wish I had like an area of effect spell, but I'm a monk.
Excuse
so
me.
don't.
Well,
You are
get
an
4
area of
attacks.
effect.
You are an area of effect.
You could, with your movement, you could affect an area like 40-foot square, right?
That's true. That's true. I'm very fast and I'm very
Yeah.
quick.
Like a whirlwind, like Thea used to do.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Is there one that I feel like is bloodied or in bad shape?
Well, there's one that she stink-eyed and zapped again. However,
Twice.
that's the out of the 3 shadow demons, you have these 2 big-ass other demons coming straight for her as well, and they will reach her on their next turn.
So you have a choice. But
Well,
choose
all
wisely.
of them will reach her on their next turn.
Do I know if they are immune to falling prone like the other demons? They're not flying.
You don't know that.
All right. In that case, I better hit one of the. I'm gonna try to hit one of the big ones.
Yep.
Nah, all right. Well, hit one of the big ones. 19, 21, 23 plus 5, 28.
That will hit.
All right.
Faux show, brother.
9 magical damage.
Okay.
I'm expecting JJ to correct
Don't
me if I'm
ask
wrong
me if
here.
it's dead at 9 damage.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm going to hit him again.
Okay.
I've got him easily. I'm 20, 30 something.
That hits.
And the damage will be 5 magical damage. And because I hit unarmed, I get to go 2 flurries of blows.
Okay.
Do I have to? I think I have to spend a key point for that. I'll check. I'm gonna roll those again.
Okay.
Oh, yuck! 5, 6, 11.
It's like I was just programmed to say okay.
That wasn't good.
You rolled and then you're like, I'm going to roll them again. I said, okay. I have no idea why you're rolling something again, but okay.
11 misses, I assume.
11 will miss. Yeah.
Right. I want to get one
What
of these
about your
flurries of
hero
blows because I want to
dice?
knock this guy down.
Don't forget your hero dice.
Yeah.
But I have to call that in advance, right?
Before you know whether
Before
or not.
I tell you miss.
Oh, I can roll then say I want to use a hero die.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh. All right. Well.
Ah,
Jesus. Hey,
Like now would
Right.
be.
Yeah. Like right now.
Becky,
Like-
roll that
Becky.
hero dice.
11
Yeah.
plus 5 is 16.
because you've been punching Sonic.
Right.
so
16. So I would use a hero die now on 16 to roll a D4.
D6.
D6.
D6. It's 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. And
ahead.
this is
What
my
is
flurry of
16?
blows. 7 plus 12 magical damage. And because
12.
that hits, I'm going to try to see if, unless he makes a dex saving throw, then he would fall prone. And
I have a 19.
You
have
can
to
beat it.
roll your DC.
You have a 12 plus D8.
12 plus D8.
So if you roll an 8, he falls.
Yeah. I have a 19. 16 plus 3. Did you seriously?
Yep.
Yep.
You corksucker.
He tripped him.
Yes, and you did. It falls prone to the ground, and it seems like when it falls that the blades of grass are like a bed of nails, and it falls onto it. It shrieks as it hits the ground.
Sweet. And just in case anyone at home was wondering, that move was a super sweet, like, you know, I did the flurry of blows, and then I wrap my arm around and fall down onto one knee and basically take the back of my fist and knock his knee out. That's
Nice.
what knocked him prone.
All right.
Gave him the wraparound.
Sometimes
the
I
reach
feel
around?
really sorry for our listeners for not being able to see the motions that Kurt
Yeah,
makes when
because
he
Kurt's
does
got
these.
some sweet moves.
Yeah, and see, I was just thinking
He's pretty
basically
fly.
He
I hit
actually
him with
acts
the-
this stuff out,
It's pretty
but
fly
he's
for a
convinced
white
that he
guy.
doesn't LARP.
No, it's creative role play.
That's right.
All right. So
All right, I'm done.
So, hey, if you can do that again for another 10 turns, you'll kill it.
all right. Well,
Yes.
Just to give you a little heads up.
because it's on the ground.
Yes,
I
it
will
is
have advantage against it.
Yes.
So I will go and give him a little rap on the head.
Okay. So, Kurt, do the
I
rap.
was gonna say
I'm gonna
Kurt,
be scooping up some field mice.
Nice.
Popping
And
him
pop
on
it on
the
the head.
Stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Funny.
And this is Sonic that we're beating up right
Yep.
now.
It's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
All right. And
And it's hard to find a spot on the demon that isn't pointy and dangerous, but you're doing it.
all right. 11 plus 21, then plus 6 is 27. And then I'm going to smite.
Okay?
So add some more radiant up on heart. Oh, yeah. That is a 37.
37. This guy doesn't seem to care about the radiance of your attack. However, 37 damage is still 37 damage.
It is still 37 damage.
And that brings it to that number. All right, who is up after Calamity?
Elena.
Elena.
Everybody rejuvenate if anyone's taking damage.
At this point, Elena, they are close enough for you. I will say they are close enough for you to hit somebody before they start moving on their turn. So if you want to hit one of them, go ahead and pick one of the big guys or the small guys. They are essentially at the as far as you can reach with your rapier. They're right there. So you could, do a little Zorro sign.
Would it be possible for me to take one of my 3 attacks and save the other 2 for when they get closer?
Yeah,
they go after me,
I'm
right?
sure
You
there's
can reach
something
them all.
you can do as a reaction. As I don't know, do you have parry or any of that stuff?
Yes.
Anything that
Yes.
protects an ally? Because it has to be something that is
Okay.
attacking somebody near you in order for the reaction to work. Otherwise, you're really just kind of staying where you are, and you'll attack somebody when it goes to attack her.
Oh.
The big thing here is none of the demons care about you guys. They only care about Nesolis.
Takesy backsies.
Uh-oh.
My second attack.
Okay.
I have
She's
one
still
of those.
thinking, so go ahead.
Yeah. I have advantage because it's on the ground. Okay, that's better. 16 plus 5 is 21, 22, 23, minus 5 is 17.
17.
What hit?
17 hits, yes. I thought
Yes,
you were going
sir.
to damage. Sorry. 17 hits.
No. Alright, and then damage is going to be
17 damage.
It's going to get higher than 17 for
Yeah,
damage.
no, it's like ridiculous damage.
23 plus 9 is 31.
23
No,
plus 9 is
32.
32. That I could do. Barely. Okay. And, all right, so with Calamity finishing up with Sonic on the ground, that's an interesting
Is he spinning?
sentence.
Is he spinning?
Yeah, he's starting to.
He's doing his
Yeah.
power spin.
And there are several
What were
rings
you
above
doing
his
on the
head.
ground?
You don't want him to
Sonic
get
was on the
Sonic?
ground.
Sonic was on the ground.
Yeah.
Your exact wording was as Calamity finishes
finishing.
with Sonic on the ground.
Yeah, it happens. Groundhog, hedgehog,
It's
whatever.
an equal opportunity podcast.
It is. It's tentacular.
All right, where we at?
So what
Elena's
is
turn.
Elena going to do? You, like I said, at this point you can reach the Hezru demon or the one that's standing, or the any of the 3 shadow demons, without having to move. And you will still be next to Elena, and if something that you have allows you to use a reaction to help protect her, you could still do that even when it's not your turn. In the meantime, you could use your turn to start hurting them, because you can reach them.
I'm going to attack the hedgehog demon.
Okay.
Ezru.
So that would be Shadow, because Calamity is
the one that's
making
still
out with
standing.
Sonic.
And
He's
now just to
making it with
confirm,
Sonic.
he said it was the D20 and the D8 and a D4.
Correct.
Right, we get D4.
The D4 is because JJ blessed you with all
Did
that
he do it?
sneezing
No.
you did earlier.
Never mind.
6
He's going to maintain concentration on that.
14
Yeah, but he
plus
hasn't
9
gotten
is
hit, so he's
23.
like-
He walked out of the shed.
23 to hit.
Concentration's done. 23 hits.
Cool.
You got it.
Now the D4 was just to the hit, not to the damage,
That
right?
is correct.
Correct.
The D4 is your attack or saving throw
Okay.
rolls.
All right.
Pardon me.
8 and 9 is 17 damage.
What? Hey, at least I don't have pepperoni.
Is that the stench
going.
of the Hezru?
That's a good point. That happens this turn. If there is one.
I know.
Actually, I think it's when people Damn it! I had it wrong. I always think it's when the monster starts their turn. It's when people start their turn within. Go ahead.
Whatever it was that I just said. It was 17
I got
damage.
the 17 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
And I want to trip it since I hit it successfully.
Oh, so you want to knock it on the ground?
Huh?
You just get to do that?
Yeah, but if I trip it on the first attack, I have advantage on the next two. Is that right?
Holy crap!
Is that right?
You just
Yes,
won
you
up
just
the
did that,
coach.
right?
You did.
Nice.
Do you just have a skill that lets you trip it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter. I do things
does.
sometimes when I
She
read
does
my
And
fighty
she's alert.
And I'm alert. Which I only found out 5 levels after having the alert feature.
Well done,
Alright.
Kurt. Yeah. It only takes a year.
You get a creature with one.
He muted his mic, so we don't have to hear him cheer.
Crunching the carts.
I'm so sorry.
Uh-oh.
I was supposed to add this to the damage roll.
3.
So it's 20 damage.
So 20.
I can do that. I can add 3 to 17.
If target is large,
I
it
would
must
totally make a
make
joke
a
right now, but my
strength
mic is muted.
saving throw.
So
Okay.
what you need to do is decide a DC. And you do that by rolling a D8 and adding 13.
Damn.
I have 23.
So roll a 10 or higher on a d8.
It's not going to happen.
I rolled a 19, and they have a +4 for strength.
You're not going to believe this, but I didn't get that.
Wow. You're right. I don't believe it. I don't think he's going to. All right, fine. He saved. So you didn't
Well,
trip him?
fine.
You didn't trip him on the first try. Can you try to trip every time you attack, or only once in a round?
I have to
don't-
expend a superiority die to do
Yeah.
it, and I only
How many
have
of those do you have?
5.
4.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
I could find out for you shortly.
The paper says 5.
Outstanding. So in the meantime, you still have 2 more attacks.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that.
All right.
I'm not going to try to trip him that time, though.
Not yet, at least.
34 to hit.
34 just barely hits.
Brittany was correct. She has 5.
5 total?
5 superior die.
Holy crap, she was right twice in a row
13
about her own
damage.
character. You rock, girl.
It's like when I start actually playing D&D more often than once a month. It's
Yeah?
like I actually remember to read my character sheet.
That's pretty cool.
It's wild.
I'm going to attack a third time.
Okay, you're up to 33 damage so far.
That sounds like
because it
one
was
of my attacks.
20 and 13.
I was going to say,
Well, the guy who's doing the tango with Sonic has hit it for 95.
18 is 23, plus 7 is 30 to hit.
Yes, that will hit.
How do you do so much more damage than the fighter?
15 damage.
I'm a vengeance
15.
paladin.
I can't seem to add that. I got it now. Whew.
33 and 15 is 48.
Got it. It took a little. I think this water bottle moving is what got
That's
me.
what. That's
It
what threw
jumped.
you
It was
off?
hypnotizing him.
It jumped, and I flinched. No adding when flinching. After Elena, then, is all the bad things.
Is all the bad things.
Sonic, Shadow,
The
and
bad
Dakotas.
things. Now, at this point, it's a world of crap for Nesolis. Because what
my God, it's world of
what
crap.
we get to do first is we're going to let Truk get an attack of opportunity on a Shadow Demon.
Okay.
Shadow Demon is moving away from Truk. Actually, how many reactions do you get as a monk? Anything extra or just the regular one?
Just
I think
one.
just one.
Okay. So you have an opportunity. There are 3 Shadow Demons moving away from you towards Nesolis. But you can hit 1. You have 1 reaction.
Oh, that is just the sweetest roll ever.
Ever?
Ever.
Ever?
2, 5, 7 plus 5 is 12.
A
which just
12
misses.
is 1 short of missing, but you already
no,
knew that.
I was going to say, I already
You
knew that, and I
already
would have
knew
used
that.
the hero
So go
dice.
ahead and do it. Then that hits.
Wait, did I already have it? No, I
That
didn't.
uses up your last hero die, I think.
Right, so the next
And,
one would hit. Okay.
How much damage?
Oh, come on, Kurt.
This is a melee
5
attack.
plus 5, I think. 10?
10?
10?
I'll write it as a question.
10 with a voice raising like a teenage girl who's not sure of herself.
That's
sexist
who they're
and
going to
demonic,
attack,
racist.
actually. They're going to attack the teenage girl who's not sure of herself. So here we go. So we have those 3 shadow demons moving in on Nesolis. We're going to let them move first and do their attack. I have... The first one is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is where if Elena has anything she can do while her friend is getting attacked, she should do it.
She should totally do it.
Now, if you want to wait until it's the Hezru demon instead of the Shadow demon, you can do that. But either way, the first hit is happening. It is the first Shadow demon that Truk punched in the back of the incorporeal head as it walked away from him. And has now reached Nesolis and is swiping at her with its claws, which do psychic damage. Go figure.
Makes sense.
I don't know.
Because it attacks the soul.
Yeah, it does.
It's raking at her soul.
It's a claw that does psychic damage. No? Okay. Nesolis, you take 4 damage.
And because
Their move and their damage is
I
cut in
have
half.
a thought shield,
Oh, crap.
I have
takes
resistance to psychic damage, and
Okay.
whatever creature deals psychic damage to me,
Yeah.
that creature takes the same amount of damage that I do.
All right, so you take 2 then.
And it takes
And
2.
it takes
4.
2.
4, because the total damage it was doing was 4.
Oh.
You just halved it because you're resistant. It did 4 to you, and it will take 4 back. You just take half of that.
All right.
All right, the next one moves up, and it has advantage on its attack. 23
Oh, yeah.
to hit. It does 7 damage.
So I take 3.
4
4.
rounded up. Yep. And
it takes
will take,
7.
That's 7. And then the last one moves in, also has advantage on its attack, 17 to hit.
Yep.
And this one's going to be a little bit higher. 18 total. So it will take 18 and you'll take 9. And then Sonic gets up away from and starts to move away from Calamity.
Calam takes
Attack!
attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
9 plus 4 plus 1 plus 9, so 19, 23 minus 5 is 17.
That hits.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I like hearing it. That's the important part.
Right. So,
But it's cute too.
so 10 damage on the weapon attack, plus the smite, 4, plus the... So, 10, 14, 24, plus 9 is 31. I like 31 apparently.
Yeah.
I just say
You did
31.
last time too.
33 damage.
All right. So as it gets up and starts plodding its large feet towards Nesolis, you remove one of its arms from it, but it doesn't stop it from moving.
All right.
And it reaches Nesolis and has advantage on its attack. And it has 3 attacks. Its first attack is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
That will be, this is 2. You know what? I'm going to say it's 2 attacks because I said you removed its arm. And it has 1 bite and 2 claws. So I'm
Do
gonna
you
reduce
want
it.
to, since you didn't do it on my turn when I began my turn there, since it had a turn, do you want me to do the stench thing?
I want to do that right after this, on the beginning of each person's turn. The only one I've officially missed so far was
Me.
Elena. Well, Elena went before you. But either way, we're there. I'm going to start that. So there's a hit, and that hit is... Wow, I have to roll this. 10 plus 4, 14 damage. This is piercing damage, regular old piercing damage.
14.
14. And then it's... Blah, 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 blah. Actually, that's the bite because I rolled the wrong damage to start. Here's the claw to attack is 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that is... Oh, my gosh. Ghetto crit. 12 and 4 is 16 slashing damage.
Oh, no.
And then the other demon who Elena had hit is moving forward to Nesolis as well. So this is the final one that steps in to the big mess of things going on around Nesolis. And I rolled a 10 twice, but they have a +7 to hit, 17 to hit. A hit?
On Nesolis?
17 on Nesolis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she says. Oh, yeah. This is
My AC's
Now,
14.
is this the one that
this is a claw. This is
moved
Shadow.
away from her?
Yeah, she already took a reaction, though.
Oh, she did?
Right?
No.
No.
What did you... When I said you had something that you could do, you didn't do it. Okay, so do it. What are you doing?
Attack
Something is
opportunity.
attacking her now.
Okay.
She has 3 attacks coming at her. I don't know if you can deflect any of them or as the fighter, what you can do. The first is this Shadow, the one that still has 2 arms, has just stepped up and swung a big clawed forearm at Nesolis. That's the first thing you can react to.
But I only get one reaction,
It's
right?
going to hit. You get 1 reaction per turn, yes. Unless you have something that lets you take more than 1 reaction.
Okay. Well, then I'd rather save that reaction for the hedgehog demon.
Well, that's what it is right there.
Okay.
And its first attack is claws, and its last attack is a bite. By numbers, the bite can do more damage, so you can wait for the last one and see if she's still standing.
Game mechanics, I don't think I have anything that can deflect that.
Okay?
But at the time that it is trying to bite, I would like to
Go
attack
ahead.
to try to deflect.
So take this as an attack of opportunity, because it's
Okay.
moving past you at this point to get to
Okay.
Nesolis. It just doesn't care about you.
Nat 20?
Okay, so that will hit, just barely.
Matt,
Barely.
was that a crit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 and a 7 is 11, and 9 is 20 damage.
20. Got it.
So the
That's a crit.
face
Don't you
hole.
do it
That's
again?
to Shadow.
What?
You have to
It's
roll your
critical. You
damage
gotta do it
die
again.
twice. Did you roll your damage die
Yeah.
twice? You did. Okay. All right. So the first attack will hit because we rolled that already. The damage is 11 slashing damage. The second attack is 26 to hit. That one is 13 slashing damage. And the final bite, as it approaches you with its big, nasty, pointy teeth, with its bite, is, oh my gosh, I rolled a 4 and a 5, and it has a +7 to hit, so the 12 is the best I got. Does 12 hit?
No, finally.
See?
All right.
My attack deflected the bite. Yay!
And as all of that is happening around Elena, Truk, you notice at the edge of the woods a larger demon stepping forward.
Oh, good lord.
What does he look like?
It looks like on page 59 of the Monster Manual, the Goristro.
Ah.
You like all the
Is it my turn?
It's Nesolis' turn.
Just so you know, this is the most damage she's taken the whole time we've played.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Period. End of story.
Well, they're coming
Cough 69.
for you.
Cough.
It was 69 points of damage.
Nice.
I
Well,
was
the same thing upside down.
Shadow that you hit is at 68, so it's like 1 point different. That's funny.
I'm going to drop Hex and cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. I don't know if they can see invisible.
At the beginning of your turn, heal 2 hit die. Plus.
At the beginning of
That's
each
the
round.
beginning of each round.
Oh, each round?
Yeah.
Have you done that
It's
yet?
something that's just going to affect everyone at the
Okay.
same
It's
gonna
time
start on
rather
your
than
turn, I guess
trying
you
to
do it.
remember individuals.
So I am now invisible, including anything I've worn or carried,
Okay.
unless I attack or cast a spell.
Now, as your blood drips to the ground, does it become visible?
Yes, that does it leave like a trail of blood? No.
Heck no, I'm going to keep it all inside.
And a healing potion is a minor action, or is that
No, it's an actual
It's an
action.
action.
It is an action.
So all I can do is cast invisibility. I am not invisible.
You can move
cannot
away.
See me. I can dash.
Once you're invisible, you should be able to move. Yes.
I can dash, right?
I say should be able
Or
to.
just
I
move
wanna,
away.
I want to look as well. I wanna say, yeah, you should be able to move.
Can I disengage?
You know
No,
what? I actually
you can move.
I need to do one more thing because it's now time to start remembering this. You started within 10 feet of the nasty smelling hedgehogs. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Remember the D4.
Yeah. Add your D4 for being blessed because Brittany needs it after sneezing as well.
Yes.
Okay?
I don't know what the DC is, but
14.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Crushed
so
it.
you no longer care about it for the next 24 hours. So it won't happen to you again. Anyone who fails it will be poisoned. And if someone could look that up with a player's handbook, look up poisoned, because all it says is you're poisoned until the start of your next turn. I don't know what that actually means.
You don't have to save every turn, just once?
You save every turn until you save successfully, in which case you don't care for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
You've gotten over the stench.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, that happened. You turned yourself invisible, and
Can I move away?
as far as I can tell, you can move away without them messing with you. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Let's move away then.
Okay, so you move in the opposite direction from where they came towards you.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay.
Away means
Now,
away.
here's one thing where I have to ask about the whole player versus character knowledge. Nobody knows where Nesolis is.
Nope, she just pooped.
All
I just
she
pooped.
could do is within her head, as long as she stays within 30 feet of you, she could try and tell you where
I don't
she
think I
is.
can do that though, because I've got to hold my invisibility.
You can still talk.
I could still talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just within 30 feet you can talk to people in their heads.
Oh, you mean like out loud
Yeah,
or
so
in
if
their
you
head?
talk out
In
loud,
their-
the demons could hear you.
You have
out-
that little
The telepathic thing.
Yep.
Joe, poison means that a creature has disadvantage. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, so we're going to find out from Truk next, because you're right there. You need to make this DC 14 Constitution saving throw. You're starting your turn within the stench of Sonic and Shadow.
That sounds like a mountain. We're in the stench.
Yeah, I got it.
He rolled a
23.
19 on the dice too for it.
Nice.
23.
So we don't care about it for you
Nice.
for the rest of this combat either. And remember, that big old Goristro demon has just approached from the edge of the forest.
The stench, is that magical?
Magical stench? It's magical.
There's something
No,
about
it's
Is it
just
like
poison.
the bog of
Okay.
eternal stench, or
They smell so bad
Oh.
that it screws with your nervous system, apparently.
Gotcha. Okay, is it my turn to...
It is, yeah, because at the beginning of your turn, you did that save versus that Constitution. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so...
Stench. It smells like Teen Spirit.
What you got?
All right, so I know where Nesolis last was,
Oh yeah,
and I'm going to attack the nearest creature that's attacking her.
at
Biggest,
this point,
baddest.
At this point, you have one which Calamity has removed the arm from, and that would be Sonic, and then there was Shadow, who was also right there with her, who had just the last thing it did was gnashed its teeth together as it tried to bite her. and
Is
she
Sonic the
scampered away.
Garistro?
No.
No, these are both the Hezru demons.
These are both the Hezru.
All right, so the Garistro is not in the fight yet.
Not yet. It is 50 feet away.
All right, so I'm going to rock on the Hezru Sonic.
That's a cool title right there. Rock on the Hezru.
Um,
I'm actually going to write that.
okay, that's the title.
I got him. 25, I think.
Do you say that because you have the monster manual open?
Nope, I just
Okay.
think 25 probably got
25 hits, yes.
All
Faux
right.
show, brother.
And then,
now,
so
did
this
you
is-
say Sonic or Shadow?
Sonic.
Okay, the one missing an arm.
He's missing an arm.
Yeah.
So
Is he
this
like spurting ichor everywhere?
It stinks horrid. It stinks something fierce.
All right, so I'm going to just roll. You know what? I'm going to add a hero dice to this.
Okay.
So.
Well, hold on.
But
A hero dice only to hit. It's
Oh,
like
only to hit?
D20 rolls only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
If you're rolling a
One,
D20 for damage, you're too high a level.
6.
6 damage?
Yep.
Seriously.
Yeah, I
All
rolled,
that
I rolled
fuss.
a 1, and then I got a plus 5.
Okay. And you know what's funny about that? That's exactly how many hit points it needed to no longer be among the living. JJ left it with one punch of life left.
Wow, I rolled a 1 and killed it?
Yes.
Good God!
Yeah.
I'd like to think that that punch came across his body and
no, you punched it in the empty arm socket.
It could be.
That's gross.
straight into
So-
the...
Straight into the cavity and stole his heart.
JJ left it at 130, and it has 136 hit points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've got my second attack on Shadow,
Yep.
which is going to hit easily. 24, 29.
Mhm.
And the damage will be 5-9 magical damage.
9 damage. Got it.
I don't remember Ferris being absent 9 times. That's because he wasn't absent, Mrs. Bueller. He was skipping school. He's leading you down the primrose path, Mrs. Bueller.
You haven't said that since early starter set.
It's been a while, yeah.
Time. I like
every
that.
time, it's everybody I think of every single time I hear 9.
Yep.
Okay, and now I'm going to use my key point, if I didn't already, to do
Use them
2
again.
flurries of blows.
Go for it.
Ba-ba-ba.
We want to try and keep
Going
the
fast.
tiefling
Oh
alive.
yeah, I wailed on him.
Although it might only be
12.
Mickie who wants to keep the tiefling alive. I'm not sure. 12 damage?
12. Yep.
All right.
And then I got another flurry of blows. If he needs it.
Oh, yeah. They're not weak.
I got him too.
JJ, through Calamity, had to hit really hard a bunch of times.
Another 11.
11 more damage.
And
Got it.
That's the Shadow Demon, so that's the flying guy?
No, this is the Hezru still. You said Shadow. There was Sonic and Shadow. They were both Hezru.
Did I kill
demons.
Sonic by ripping
Oh, yeah.
out?
Well, you punched him in the arm socket. He's
I
dead.
think
but
what's
then
getting
Shadow
There are
is
two
confusing-
Shadow
Hezrus.
demons.
Oh,
I
there's 2
think
Hezrus.
what's
Yeah.
getting
Sorry.
confusing is there are shadow demons and there's a
And-
Hezru demon named
Yeah.
Shadow.
Gotcha.
I didn't name him. I'm
Gotcha.
just going
All
along
right.
with the flow.
So I'm going to knock.
It was him.
Unless he makes his save, dex save, I'm going to knock
Oh,
that Shadow Hezru Demon.
I'm starting at a 20, so can you beat that with your DC?
No.
No,
For my saves, I
No.
got a 17 on the die. They got a +3 dex.
no.
Okay. So he's standing tall,
I'm proud.
although extremely stinky.
Remind me how I set the DC for that.
It's a DC 12, and you add your proficiency die.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can't then, I guess. If I had a 20, you can't.
Proficiency's a D4 now, right?
D8.
Yeah. So I rolled
started
5
as a
on that, so it'd
D4.
be 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you rolled what?
And it failed. I had 20.
You had a 20, so there's no way. Your
Right,
highest
right.
you could have gotten was a 20.
Right.
All right. And who's up after Truk?
The
Calamity.
pain train.
the
You
pain
go,
grin.
boy.
The pain train's
You go.
up.
Now you've got a big ass demon coming in about 50 feet away.
I'm not going to mess with him much. I'm
And then
going to
you
go ahead and
have
Hezru.
the smaller assed demon.
You've got a bad
Yeah.
All right,
and a
so
sad.
a Hezru coming on up.
What do you have left for hit points, Nesolis?
None your business.
It will be my business when it's 0.
I don't even know. I've got 106 total. I'm at 69. You do the math.
So you got hit for 69?
I got
or-
hit for 69.
Okay.
All right,
So-
so
I'm just curious how close it's going to be on the next round.
Pretty close. What's that, 37?
Yeah.
Because it is working how I hoped it would. Everyone's just trying to protect you. They're only here to get you. The demons are here to get their lord's daughter.
The thing is, I don't think they're going to try to kill her.
No,
I mean, clearly they are.
They only
But-
need to bring her soul back.
all right.
I don't need the body.
Oh. Never mind.
Wanted dead or alive. Hello.
So
Little
I rolled
inconveniences.
my to
Sorry, go
hit.
ahead. Yep.
I have a 19 with the -5 from
That
power
hits.
attack.
That'll hit. Yep.
All right, so I am going to use a level 3 smite this time.
What does that mean?
It means I
numerically?
deal 2d6 per spell level.
Okay.
So it's going to be 6d6.
That's a whole bunch.
Yeah. So
Here.
I need to roll 8d6 total.
1, 2, 3.
I'll just roll these twice. Thank you.
That's some funny stuff
All
right
right.
there.
So we got
Cup try to get away from you.
9 plus 11. That's 11.
That goes to 11,
Then
12, and 13.
22, 27
It's not helpful if I just keep saying numbers.
plus
Were you saying numbers?
I was.
62.
34.
He was dead
Plus
when
my
he,
normal
he was
weapon
dead when
damage.
he said the 27 plus.
Was he?
It was dead when you said the 27.
Shadow?
Keep going.
Shadow's dead?
Yep. And it is at 110. It has 136.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you
I'm gonna keep going
when you said
'cause I-
27 plus. It sounded good. Yeah.
So 44 plus another 10, 54 damage.
54. So you went to
You killed it twice.
164, and it has 136.
You really killed it.
Yeah.
Because F you, that's why.
Because now the grove itself and trying to keep itself clean of the demon infestation, because we're starting the next round too. So one person who got hit could heal up a little. The grove is pushing health back into you as your feet are in contact with the ground. while the grass is the earth itself is pushing healing into Nesolis, which would be 2 hit dice plus Constitution modifier. The grass, kind of like a conveyor belt, is shuttling the demonic bodies of Shadow and Sonic out of the grove itself. So they're kind of like almost floating above the grass, those bodies out of the grove.
So the way that attack would have looked is because Shadow went past me to get to Nesolis, I come up from behind and I slash both behind the knees.
Nice.
And as he's falling, then crack him in the head.
That's sweet. Crack him in the head. You release the Kraken in the head. Crack in the head.
Right. So Elena is up.
Okay.
And also, as this turn starts, the shadow demons dissolve. They can no longer maintain their bodies in this grove. Okay. So the 2 shadow demons are gone. Sonic and Shadow themselves
the
are
hedgehogs
also
are gone, so I
all
don't
that's
need
left,
to save for the stench.
No, all that's left is the Goristro demon, the
No.
big-ass, huge fiend who is walking and shaking the ground under its footsteps. And it looks like as it steps into the grove, the grass actually dies under its feet and grows back as it lifts its foot.
Oh, he's a big bad. What's his initiative?
I have.
Oh, I didn't give you a number for that yet. It is a 9 plus 0 for Dex, so 9. Wherever that fits.
I have a very important question.
Okay.
So between
Nessie
and Truk.
Yo.
Have you talked in my head yet?
Nope.
All right. Elena's freaking out.
Well, what you could do is if you wanted to try and figure out where she went, we would do a wisdom roll.
I could do that.
And Nesolis, what spell level is invisibility?
3rd.
No. Yeah, actually, it's a level 2 spell.
Level 2. And what does her DC start at, JJ? 12?
Yeah. No, her DC starts at 13.
13 plus 2 spell levels. I'm going to give you a DC of 15 to know where she is because you know where she was. Okay. So you don't know where she went.
No.
Anybody else who's trying to figure out where she is on their turn could do that if they want. In the meantime, you could just stand there hoping that she's somewhere near. Or even ask.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's up to you.
She's
how
just
you
gonna
react because
scream.
it's your turn.
Nesolis.
Again.
I did it again.
Nesolis!
I never use my,
Alyssa just called for you.
So I
The
hear...
one named Elena.
I hear Elena
Saunders
say,
here?
Nesolis!
Yes!
So which one?
Saunders to the rescue.
Saunders!
Oh, snap.
So Nesolis would then...
A ranger
Freaking,
steps out
I'm
from
trying
behind
to
the
fight
cabin.
demons and she disappears.
Yeah, because I'm trying to save my ass.
I'm trying to save your ass and I need to know where it is.
That's what she says, because I'm trying to save my ass. I'm still here. Just keep them off me.
All right, and with that, Elena's going to charge at the big badass.
Okay. It is, from where you are now, about 40 feet away. I don't know what your distance traveled can be. But you know what? Because you are in this grove, and as I described earlier, the ground actually helps you with movement, you can reach it. Regardless of what your movement is, I will let you reach the 40 feet in one turn without using extra movement. Because you got to be pretty close to 40 anyway. 25 is close to 40, so it was 30. And 35.
Sure it is.
It is.
Totally is.
When the ground helps you run,
I can get like 50 or 60 now.
you should. Yeah.
My monk gets faster as I level up.
So what do you want to do first against this huge, and I think in D&D terms, huge is 9 squares? Or is it 12? Does anyone remember? Huge.
What's that? Huge?
In D&D terms, huge is 9 squares or 12?
Yeah, it's 9 squares. It's 3 by 3.
Well, it has to be, it has
It's
to
3
be,
by 3.
has to be a 1, 4, 9, 12, whatever.
Because it's large,
Is it
4 by 4.
monstrous and
huge is 3 by 3.
Colossal, whatever, yeah.
Colossal is 5 by 5.
But they're big. This thing is very large. It's taking up a third of the grove once it stepped through the trees itself.
Okay. I'm calling it the big bad wolf.
So I'm going to attack it.
The manual itself, the monster manual, kind of treats it more like a minotaur because it has this whole knowing where it's been.
So we can have some alliteration then. Big bad bull.
Yeah.
Call it the big bad bull.
There you go. What you got for your first attack?
All right. 18 plus 2 plus 4, so that's 24
That will
plus
hit.
7
That will hit.
is 31.
Yep.
The BBB.
Big
So
bad
that's
bull.
12 damage on the first attack.
12. You got it.
A 12-year-old.
8 and 6 is 14, plus 7 is 21.
21 hits. This one does have a substantially higher armor class, just so you know. 21 does hit, but I'm letting everyone know this isn't a 13.
7 and 9 is 16 damage.
16 damage. Got it.
I'm going to attack a third time.
Mm-hmm.
14, 8, and 1 is 23.
That hits.
Plus whatever. It hits anyways.
Plus whatever definitely hits.
Whatever.
If you're going to add whatever, you're going to hit every time.
1 and 9 is 10 damage, and I'm going to spend an action surge to do
To take
3
action.
more attacks.
I thought it's one more action.
Which would
Yes,
be
my
3 more
action
attacks.
is 3 attacks.
But all right. So here's what I think, and I'm just going to go by what I understand of the rules. When you take an attack once per turn, you can take another attack, but it's once per turn, not once per attack.
No, it's whenever you spend the attack action, you gain 2 more attacks.
But go for it. I want you to have 3 attacks. This thing has a butt ton of hit points, and we're past an hour.
Are we really?
Yes, we're in an hour and 10 right now.
All right.
That
24 plus whatever.
Yep. Definitely hits.
17 damage.
Got it.
Uh-oh.
That one may not hit. 3, 2, and 2 is 7, plus 7 is 14.
That will not hit.
Plus 9.
You know
Plus
what?
9.
Roll a hero die.
Hero die.
It's 6. It's plus 9 to hit
Why is it plus 9 to hit?
because of your rapier.
Right, it's 7. It's plus 9 damage.
It should be the other way around.
Oops.
Roll a hero die and get like a 9 or so.
On
On a hero
D6?
die?
I'm just waiting for it to dawn. Roll a hero die, seriously. Get a 5 or a 6 on the hero die, and I think you'll hit.
5.
All right, you hit. Go ahead.
Cool.
I didn't math
10
it
damage.
exactly, but it's close.
That was 5 attacks, right?
That's your 5th one now. Last one.
I have 5 written down, if that helps.
Can we just say that hits?
Yep.
Can we?
Okay. 16 plus 8 plus 3 plus 7.
Yes. Yes, it will hit.
Brittany's tired of arithmetic.
Aha.
17 damage.
Mathing sucks. Got it. So the amount of damage you have done is less than a quarter of its health, just to give you that.
For reference, that's about one of JJ's attacks.
You had to, like, really
Well, what you just did in your double attack is just about what he did in 1 round.
So,
Using
So
your
that's 2
action
attacks.
surge.
2 attacks. Awesome.
It's all good.
All right, so who is up after that?
After Elena,
Yeah.
Dakota,
All right, so that they're gone.
All
those
gone?
are gone, yeah.
Nessie.
Nesolis.
Nesolis
Is
is going
going
to
to remain
take this
invisible.
opportunity
Yeah.
to drink a healing potion.
Okay.
Look, 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 look.
And
Right.
fart in the big bad bull's general direction.
2d4 plus 1.
No.
I think it is.
2d4 plus 1.
I'm pretty sure that's a regular old healing
That's
potion.
1, 4. 6. So another 7 points healed.
Okay. And you're just gonna kind of hang out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Invisible.
Then what I'm going to
Invisible.
do is give this guy an opportunity to find you, and we had already set the DC at 15, and I roll an 8 plus 7 for his perception is 15.
So he knows the
where she
square
is,
she's in.
and he's going there now.
It's
And he
still
can cover that distance, and I'm going to give
Save
him
me.
1 charge attack because
He's,
he can charge.
Moving away from me.
Oh yeah, he's moving away from everybody.
So everybody gets an opportunity attack?
He is going to move away from you and past everyone.
So everyone gets an
Except
opportunity.
to your benefit, you'd get a plus 5 to your AC because he can't actually see you.
I'll just give him disadvantage on the attack.
No, it's actually a negative 5 to his roll.
I think disadvantage is probably worse.
Maybe.
It depends on how
Numerically
you
speaking,
roll.
I think it's worse. But
I-
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll let Mickie pick it. In the meantime, between Elena, Truk, and Calamity, you guys are easily able to take a swing at this freight train as it passes. And it probably sounds like one as it passes.
Did you say freight train?
Freight train.
30 to hit?
Close. Pretty close. You hit, yeah.
I missed.
10 damage.
All right, Kurt, hold on. What'd you roll?
11.
Okay.
All told?
All right. I have a 26 with my negative 5.
That hits.
I'm going to
1, 1,
use
5.
my last level 3 spell to smite with.
Smitening.
So
He is very smitey.
so 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. Yeah,
Yeah.
then we got 18.
Carry the R.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
21, 22, 3, 4,
Algebra.
5. Plus my normal weapon damage. Plus additional 8, 33. Plus my smite.
Plus the kitchen sink.
So I was at where? 33?
I think so.
33
Sounds
plus additional 8 is 41.
good. Yeah.
Plus my 10 is 51. Plus my regular attack damage bonus, 60 points of damage.
Okay. So,
This is where he makes half the
Okay.
show.
I
Yep.
don't. You can see the dice.
all right. You attacked.
Did I make it at least angry?
Elena attack? Yeah. Okay. Whew. I think it can attack with its charge now. I went in a straight line towards where it sniffed out the tiefling is.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he missed.
I'm
That was on
dead.
the opportunity attack.
So the attack is this. This is a plus 13 to hit. So unless I roll a 1, I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to hit you.
That's what I'm saying. But did
Oh,
negative
snap.
5
I'm not even
is...
going to touch it. You go ahead and look.
It's at a 20.
Yes, it's a 20. She saw it.
I'm dead.
Okay, so here's the deal. You probably are, but let's find out. How many D10s are on the table? I need 14.
Oh my god.
14 D10s.
It does 7 D10 piercing damage on this attack.
Wait.
And I rolled a crit, so it's
Then I
double.
get to... I can do this.
Yep, do it.
As
What
a
is it?
reaction... Wait.
Wait for it.
As a reaction, I'm going to do Entropic Ward, which gives the creature disadvantage to hit me.
Okay.
So,
And then I get an advantage on...
roll again.
I have 17 on the die with a plus 13 to hit. It's still going to hit.
But it doesn't
no
That's
count.
not crit.
It's going to be 7 D10 damage. Thank you. That's 5. I had 2. So this is...
That's a sweet reaction.
And you know what? I get the 2 gray ones come back to
You
me.
can just
but
use
here,
that any time.
It's a reaction.
Somebody
It's a
add
reaction
those up.
once per day.
I rolled them right out for the players here, so they're going to count them up for me. This is the...
What's he looking for?
It charged
How many
and
is that?
gored you. And at
7.
at the end of that, I have a number to add to it, because
How
it's
many
7
dice?
D10
Okay.
plus something. We're almost there with a number, folks. Hold tight. We'll see if Nesolis makes it through this attack.
38.
38 plus 7, so we're at 45 piercing damage.
I can do it.
You can? How close is it?
Really close. 45.
She's down
you
to
said?
single digits.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm down to single digits.
down to
Do
single
you have a
digits.
healing potion for
Now,
later?
here's
I have
what we
one.
and let's see if the Goristro makes it through this round, because now everyone else gets to go.
Yep.
This is your chance to save the tiefling.
So I tell them, guys, I'm fading fast.
And because it found you,
So it hit me.
you that
That means
hard,
my-
everyone else can see you. Invisibility,
Yeah, my
may or may
invisibility
not
dropped.
still be there. Oh yeah,
Well,
you
no,
probably
could-
can't. You can't
It's
save
a
against
concentration.
that. Yeah, you can't save against.
You could
that.
try.
Roll if you roll a 20, you save.
Yeah.
But everyone's going to know where you
Everyone's
are.
going to know where I am.
It's a DC 22.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Invisibility drops. Did you see Nesolis? Oh,
yeah. It's probably when you landed back on the ground,
Jesus.
15 feet farther back, that they saw you become visible. And who knows how many ribs are broken now? It's probably very, very bad off.
Her tail's at a
and
weird
Truk.
angle.
You can reach.
Right, so before
You
I
can
do
get there.
anything, as I'm moving in, I yell, for
Cowabunga!
for the druid,
Yeah.
just in the hopes that he might be able to do something to help us. So
You get no answer.
right, I'm not expecting an answer. I'm running, but as I run, I
You
yell.
get the sense, however,
I yell for him.
that there is nature is reaching out to you directly and telling you that it's doing all it can to stop the demon from taking over the grove.
In advance of rolling this, I'm going to roll a hero, or I get to roll and then decide if I want to
Yep.
use hero die. Oh,
do
since
you
I
wanna
rolled
roll
a
a
1, a
hero
2, and a
die?
3, I don't think a hero die is really
Did you
going to
get
help
a
that.
1 on the D20?
Yes.
All right, so then you missed. You
Sweet.
can't recover
And
from
I get a
that,
second-
even heroically.
Right, and I get a second roll.
Yep.
Where'd my
Alright.
4 go? There it goes. Come on, you little bitches.
Dude, she's right here, and she just
15,
got
20,
gored. That's
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay. And I feel like I don't do any damage compared to this dude over here. I'm like, oh, I did 7 points of damage. Wow, I'm a sweet monk. What do I roll? I still have the D4 to damage, JJ?
Yep. No, to hit.
No.
Just to hit.
Okay. 11.
It sounds so wussy rolling one die.
Right.
Go ahead,
11.
go ahead,
But
11.
then I hit. So I'm going to go flurry of blows.
Go for it.
Really quickly because this is running long. Ba ba ba.
Yeah.
Oh,
what
not
you
so
said.
good. 13 miss is gonna. Oh wait, I'm gonna roll. Yeah, what?
Yes,
Do it.
do it.
13 plus 6, 19.
That hits.
All right.
Its armor class is a 19.
All right. For 11 damage.
All right.
Magical. And then I have one more. Oh, look at me rocking out with my cock out. All right.
He's not wearing any underwear.
We agreed.
This is wobbly bits.
No wobbly bits.
Yeah, sorry, I can't do math. 14, 19 before a hero die.
What was
which
that?
Yeah,
is
you got it.
2
You got it.
Harvard
19
degrees.
and that is
None of them
for
were in math.
7.
7 damage.
And I get to knock him prone unless he does a 12 plus D8.
It's interesting. I'm curious how it would
50.
look to have this little monk knock this big
Well,
ass guy
50.
pro.
It has to be larger, smaller.
Oh, what?
It has to be larger, smaller. I
Oh,
think
it
it's
does?
larger than large.
Are you larger than large?
I'll do this, Kurt. Do you want to be tripped over and lose your next turn to give everyone else advantage for the rest of this turn?
True. True, yes.
It's up to you.
I mean, I do.
He's not impossible to hit. We know his armor class is a 19.
Right.
But you give everyone else advantage. I will allow this, that you give everyone else advantage if you drop your next turn.
Are you, I'm just checking because it just says whenever you hit a creature with one of the attacks granted by your flurry of blows. It doesn't say anything about size.
Fair enough.
Mine
I
does.
don't wanna
I
doubt
think that's
JJ,
what he
'cause
was
he's always-
thinking.
Well,
Also,
yeah.
we're past doubting JJ then.
I just don't see
You
anything
you
about
went
the
and found
size.
it. Nobody says anything about size. Size doesn't matter now.
I think
Kurt.
I'm good. I think I just
You
get
try to
to
row to England.
Go
and
for it.
All
row
right.
So-
So I've got now. What is it? Strength? You said?
Dex.
Oh, I really wish it had been strength. These guys are strong, but not very dexterous. I have a 9,
That's not going to do it since the.
That's
yeah, no.
so funny. Wasn't that also
I
your
think it was at least
initiative?
15.
so it's going to fall over,
Going to fall over.
and it's going to make a big, loud noise and shake the earth.
I would suggest that the next person hog tie it and spank it and call it Susan.
Susan.
I'm actually going to run up and
So like,
There's an old Whitney Houston song, My Name Is Not Susan. So watch
My
what you
name
say.
is not Susan.
And when you hear that, you think of
so
hog tying
funny.
and spanking.
Yeah, I don't know why. Always have.
Probably when she was with Bobby Brown. Yeah.
I'm going to run up and use my
May she
entire
rest
lay
in
on
peace.
hands to give.
Oh, the demon could use it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give the tiefling 50 hit points.
50
hit points.
50.
That's not even
Damn.
fair.
What did she do to earn that?
50.
So you're going to heal her?
Yep, that is my entire lay on hands pool.
Okay. Everyone out of the pool.
You have 47 hit points.
7.
Dookie.
Thank you, Clancy. I didn't even think you liked me.
He doesn't. It's just he wants to get through this.
Yep. And
Yep.
so now everyone gets to heal their 2 hit points plus con.
2 hit dice.
2 hit die
Oh.
plus
Yeah.
con.
Which is one
if I had
person
been
that's
Which
hit
is
yet.
one person.
Yeah.
So roll
Nobody
it.
else
And
has
Super
gotten
excited.
hit.
Elena,
I'm the only one that's gotten hit.
Yeah, they were all coming for you.
your
That's
hit dice,
important.
Mickie, not your D4.
yours is
It's a D8.
10. 8?
It's a
Mine's
D8.
10.
It's not Susan, so watch what you say.
It's funny because you said that, and what I was thinking was a boy named Sue.
Additional
Oh,
12.
yeah, no.
Is that
Substantially
Johnny Cash?
different.
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, very much different.
No,
Yeah.
I think though.
Clearly.
Okay, so then what's happening next?
That is Elena's turn.
All right, Elena. What you gonna do?
I'm just gonna attack it.
Bad boys.
Let's see. Yeah, because if this thing doesn't die by its turn, that might be a little tough. Because it can hit. It can hit a lot. It only took one attack.
Well,
on
I
its
just
turn.
powered up, so
You did.
bring it.
So
Okay.
13 plus 2 plus 2 is 17 plus 7.
That hits. Oh yeah.
For 17 damage.
17. You got it. And next attack.
3, 3, and 11 is 19. No. 6 and 11 is 17, and 7 is 24.
That hits.
6 and 9 is
15.
15.
Got it.
I was going to say a good time, but you know what?
Natural 20.
Okay. That's good. And since you got the natural 20 on the last one, and you've already made the other attacks, I feel pertinent to point out this time, you do have advantage because it got knocked prone.
I've been rolling it.
All right, good. Good. You got it. I just can't see it.
15
Roll.
damage.
Did you roll twice?
Yeah.
How many?
15.
15. Got it.
Why would 16 have killed it?
Nope.
I could re-roll.
Nope. It's not there yet.
Nesolis.
In 4th edition terms, it would be bloodied,
Now?
although it passed that previously. You didn't just bloody it. It would have been at the end of last turn. After Calamity, well, actually, it would have been after Truk hit it. It would have been bloodied, I think.
Well, everything is bloodied after Calamity hits it.
Yeah, pretty much. He's got a big-ass sword.
So it's Nesolis' turn?
Nesolis.
I don't know what that word is.
H-E-X.
No, you're out of spells.
I'm
unless
out of spells. I just wanted to confirm with the rules
snap.
doctor
So you
here.
can't
I am out of
tentacle it.
spells, so I can't hex it. But I can Eldritch Blast it!
To hell?
I'm
Or
gonna
back to the
Blast
abyss
it
or
back to
whatever.
where it came from.
Shit, yeah, dog.
Don't come after me. Come at me, bro!
Come at me like you got my father behind you.
Oh, wait, I need a
Wait,
D4.
what? No, it can't be true.
Oh, man. You see, this is
Never,
what I
I'll
get
never
for running my
join
mouth.
you.
12 plus 5.
Hero dice. Excuse me.
Wow.
Did you just roll a 1?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty bad.
So next attack? Do you have
18?
any more?
Yeah, I have 3.
18 does not hit.
So we roll again.
Is that with advantage?
Oh, no.
I don't know.
No, it
because she's
doesn't-
doing
doesn't-
ranged
she's
attacks.
doing
If
a ranged
anything,
attack.
She would have disadvantage on a prone target, but it's big
Okay.
enough that I don't care.
Slightly better.
Slightly
Is that a
better.
That's
It's gotten better.
14.
3,
on the
14
dice.
plus 5, 19.
That hits.
Woo!
18 does not.
That's a 9, right?
Is
Yes.
It sounds better
So
than a 6.
14.
14 damage. Got it.
Last one.
All right.
Really? The same? Oh, it's not. It's 20 plus 25.
That hits.
Woohoo!
20 plus 25 hits.
15.
15 damage.
Ghetto crit.
7. Okay. And now the big bad bull
Yep.
goes. Okay. Big bad bull has 3 attacks. Okay. I have 2 with fists. These 2 attacks are each. Well,
bully.
first, it's going to stand up, just so
Yep.
we don't have to worry about game mechanics there. And it's going to go with a plus 13 to hit. I roll an 8, so that's a 21.
Missed.
Okay. And the damage is 14 and 8, 22 plus 7 is 29 for the first hit. Bludgeoning, if it matters. I just rolled another 20.
64.
Oh.
This is the other fist.
Nesolis is going down.
And that is... I'm going to add these. So this is 5, 8, 15, 17, 18... And 4 is 22 plus 7 is 29 damage for the second one. And that was a crit. And then the last, after pounding you with its fists, it lifts its big hoof off the ground.
You big bully!
Its big hoof off
I'm
the
just
ground
a
to hit you.
defenseless little girl.
And it slams its hoof into you with a 24 to hit.
Nope, missed.
And this
I rolled away.
this one is 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 7, 20 bludgeoning damage. And if you are a creature, you must save versus a DC 21 strength or be knocked down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're already knocked down. Yeah, you were already knocked down from the charge anyway, and unless you got back up.
Yeah, she can just fire from ground, whatever.
Yeah.
Fire from the
So you
ground.
can still be on the ground already then.
So I
Unless
told you I
wanna try and
rolled
save
away.
anyway. Okay.
No, I'm good.
And then it stomped on you. So how close are you now?
I'm pretty close.
Okay, you guys have
to single
approximately... I'll tell you straight up, you've got about 50 hit points to get through, and I think you guys can do it.
No, I'm dead.
If you guys get through 50 hit points, then you save Nesolis.
All right.
And everybody gets to make an attack, or gets their turn.
Well, I'm
Nesolis,
assuming
you
that I
get,
can maneuver in some way to get advantage on this attack.
Nesolis, you can get your 2 hit dice plus con back as well. But anyway, yeah, you can maneuver to wherever you like. This thing is just standing and doesn't care about you.
Being in the grove should just give us advantage on every attack.
No.
I made it so the demons would wither away.
So 28 minus 5 is 23.
That hits.
Has this one
All
been
right.
withering away?
Not necessarily. It's only been like 12 seconds so far.
I'm going to use my
More than 2
second level
rounds?
smite.
Oh my god!
Not
no,
with
it
this
isn't.
one guy.
Second
He's only attacked twice.
It's a good roll.
That's a good roll. It's 15, 18.
Or she'd be way gone.
Plus 18 plus 28 plus 33.
Okay.
Then additional 19. 33 plus 19 is
All of it.
52.
That's it.
Where's the 19 come from?
A lot of damage.
So my bonus damage
Yeah.
from the plus 9 from the belted giant strength and the plus 2 sword plus and then the power attack.
What does it look like when he goes down?
JJ's going to describe that. I want to know what it looks like when he goes down. Actually, while he's doing it in Abyssal, he's yelling timber, but no one understands it. It's kind of lost on you guys, but JJ, go ahead.
You better move.
He goes straight for the inside of the femoral artery.
Okay.
Yep, goes through the leg.
appropriate
And
given he's going down.
because it has a half moon cleaver thing, he
Yeah.
basically stabs forward, and as he pulls back, it severs both femoral arteries.
Ew, icky.
So you
He squirted
also
all over him.
castrated him.
Essentially, yes.
Basically.
And as,
But it was from behind.
Castration from behind.
and as the demon's blood hits
around.
the grass in the grove, each drop turns into a little fairy.
Yeah.
It looks like Tinkerbell that flies away.
Every time a demon gets crotch rotted, an angel gets its wings. That's really it.
And don't
That's
worry,
what it
Mickie.
comes down
I had Revivify.
You had Revivify?
Return a dead creature to
and-
1 hit point.
And as it, the way I was going to play it, if she had hit 0, they were going to steal her soul, and you guys would have to go find it. But she didn't hit 0.
Success.
So you do the
You
most
guys-
damage, and you can bring someone back to life. That's a pretty sweet character.
As the thing is falling to the ground, it looks straight at Nesolis and says, "Your father will still be coming for you."
Shut up, bull.
And off it goes.
And it dies?
Yep.
Can I kick it in the face?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Does that make you feel better?
Yes. She like hobbles over, kicks it in the face.
And the druid will step back out from his hut. Congratulate you on a well-won victory. and invite Troop to hang with him for a while.
Oh,
Oh, you got a new friend.
Yeah.
awesome.
He's very pleased
There's
with...
a puff of smoke coming out from the hut.
There's, yeah.
This is great grass.
He is very pleased with the care you've shown to Frederica and would like to teach you more about the ways of the land if you are interested. Oh, snap.
Oh,
He has got the best weeds.
He's going to multi-class druid.
What'd you think of that?
I would just like to, Nesolis. Yeah. The next time you turn invisible while I'm trying to save you, let me know where you are.
You're not my mother.
Don't tell her
Right
that.
now, I'm the
Oh, you
closest
did.
thing you have. You're not my mother.
Oh, snap. All right, we're going to wrap this one up as our party saves Nesolis from Dantalion the Demon at the end of this adventure for Nesolis, and we'll be starting into an adventure for a different character when we pick back up.
We've got some shout-outs.
We do have some shout-outs. Let's give a big thank you to a couple of our fans who have emailed us.
Rebecca?
We have Rebecca, who has sent us an email thanking us for the podcast.
Rock on, chickie.
She is very happy about Dungeon World and is going to give that a try. It's something we may revisit soon ourselves. And also an email from Colin Becker or Baker. Colin. Thank you, Colin, for sending us emails that you are very happy with our D&D type RPG play, and we are very happy that you are listening to us.
I liked his email. It was cute.
Yes, it was.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you all.
Bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Tentacle penis.
Tentacle.
Victorious, the party of adventurers has saved Nesolis from being captured by the demons that invaded the grove. Calamte, Truk, and Elena show their commitment to keeping her safe as they give it their all to protect Nesolis. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.